It'll be the one.
Right.
It'll be the one. Yeah. I'm gonna get some water.
Okay. What's going on, guys? I am live here again, and we about to get it started, my friends. We're gonna be hitting up these realtors. Y'all already know how we do. Let me set up my phone situation that I'm gonna be using to make these calls. I passed it along. We'll let you know what they say. That's what Abe just sent me. We upped our down payment to 30,000. It still keeps us below 10%. Got it, Abe. Thanks for the update. My thing be tweaking. I hate when it does this. I said thank you, Abe. It said thanks. Thank it 8. What? Got it 8. Whatever. Moving along. Let me see who I'm calling up here first. Keystone. I sent them offer. They never replied via email. So we're gonna now go to the next step to locate their phone number. And now we went from sending an offer to, hey, I called you or I sent you a message. You ain't, no, not like that, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so the situation for this is always we're looking to do a DSCR loan. Yeah. Did I take, I did. Yes, I did. All right, guys, give me a second. And I'm doing coffee again today. I know I said I ain't messing with it. But let me tell you the reason why. I'm off for like 4 or 5 hours of sleep right now because I have another thing I'm working on that I'm not going to really say on here because it's something totally different. But it had me up to like 2 o'clock in the morning working on that. And man, I'm in creative mode right now. I'm on a mission to do some things in my life right now. This is the first time in my life I'm able to really like focus in on just grinding on just me. Like I've been so focused on others, you know, for so long in my life. Now I can just focus on myself and just go. I still got loved ones I care for and gotta do for, but you understand what I mean. It's not the same. The baby's still grown up.
Hi, this is Lindsay Adams. Sorry I missed your call. Please leave me a message and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Have a great day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Lindsay, this is Daryl Shepard calling on behalf of BTX Homes. We are reaching out in regards to your listing on North Keystone Avenue. We are interested and wanted to touch base with you so we can submit an offer on this thing. Just had a couple of questions and just wanted to discuss it. My number I can be reached is 919-307-9809. We are out-of-town investors, so we can provide you proof of funds, all of that good stuff that you may need. Look forward to speaking. Talk with you shortly.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To leave the number from which you are calling, press pound. To leave another phone number 919307. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. Thank you. Your message has been sent.
Thank you. Get the heck up off my. All right, so we called and left a voicemail. Oh, I'm bugging. I have her thing here already. Cool. All right, so left a voicemail. So check this out. We sent the blind offer, left for a voicemail, and then we're gonna hit her back up again. So she stays on the radar. Like Monday, we hit her back up. She don't hit us back. All right, on to the next, guys. We got to talk with him about that later today. All right, left, set line off, left. All right, it looks like I looked up some of these numbers, which was smart of me, but I be forgetting I be doing this little stuff to help myself sometimes. All right, let's give him a shout out.
Hello, this is Mark Studebaker with True Blood Real Estate. I apologize in advance for missing your telephone call, and as it is very important to me, I will return any message promptly if you will be so kind as to leave your telephone number where you can be reached. Have a great day.
Hey, Mark, this is Daryl Shepard with BTX Homes again. Just reaching out in regards to your listing on Post Road. My number again to be reached is 919-307-9809. Hope all is well. Look forward to speaking with you, buddy. Talk with you shortly. Anybody that come through, please like, subscribe, share. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow this, so I really appreciate your help and support, you being here. Stay here for 30 seconds. Give me some time. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks so much. Let's get going. Okay, let's call this next realtor. What's the situation here? It's in a nice and snowy area. Following up on offer, and we don't have a number associated with this one. All right, well, let's find the number associated with Laura. All right, so we call her Laura. She got a house in Santa Market that the mortgage will cost more than what we could rent it for. So at this point, the conversation we want to have with Laura is, hey, we want to buy this at your current price. But if we do so, it won't qualify for traditional, right? So in this case, I know you still want to get paid and make your commission, so we can't do a traditional, but we can still get it done in terms with a down payment. So this is the conversation with these leads that we want to have. All right, so let's find a number and let's have a call. Y'all ready? Don't forget to like and subscribe, man. Appreciate you coming through. Oh shoot, I was about to do the roll thing. Got to call the wrong number back. All right, let's go. 8. All right.
Hello, you've reached Laura Waters with High Garden Real Estate. I am unavailable at the moment, but if you leave your name and number or shoot me a text, I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. Thanks so much.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Laura, this is Daryl Shepard with BTX Homes. I am reaching out in regards to your listing on North Olney Street. Just wondering if you could give me a call back at 919-307-9809. I am an out-of-town investor and I'm looking for property to add to our portfolio. We can provide you proof of funds or anything like that you may need. Thank you.
If you are satisfied with your message, to send your message with thank you, your message has been sent. Goodbye.
That's simple. Anybody that's here, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to build this channel and I appreciate all your support. Spanking new music out on all DSPs. Look me up, check me out, rock with me a little bit. Let's get on to this next call. First, I'd like to update it. Matter of fact, let's send her a quick text message. How about that? Hey Laura, this is Daryl Shepard with BTX Homes, reaching out again in regards to your listing on North Olney Street. Please give me a call at your earliest convenience. Just checking my message, make sure Google didn't, mess up anything. But everything went good. All right, so we sent text. And we're gonna schedule her to hit her up again when? On the 10th. We're gonna get on her nerves, pretty much. As long as it's listed, we're gonna keep hitting her. Because I know she wanna get that commission from the sale. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, we sent the offer on this one, so we just following up on the offer, and we got to find the phone number for this one as well. So you see this area, people don't like to list their phone number, the realtors, should I say, and that's how you make your money, so I really don't get it. I really don't get that analogy. All right, cool. We got a phone number, y'all. Let's hit her up. Four two 4-3. Let me show you the house we're looking at.
Thank you for calling Libertad Real Estate. We are unable to take your call at this moment. Please leave a detailed message along with a callback number, and we will return your call as soon as possible. Have a great day. Gracias por hablar a Libertad Real Estate. No estamos disponibles para tomar su llamada en este momento. Por favor, deje su mensaje con un número de teléfono y regresamos su llamada lo más pronto posible. Gracias. Leave your message at the tone. Press pound when finished.
Yes, this is Daryl Shepard. I was calling to speak to Rosa in regards to a listing on North Oxford Street. I can be reached back at 919-307-9809. I am an out-of-town investor, so I'm looking to connect with you for your expertise as we're looking for a property to add to our portfolio. We have interest in this property. Just wanted to ask you a few questions, provide you proof of funds, anything like that you may need, and we definitely look forward to speaking with you. Have a great day, Rosa. Talk with you shortly.
To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 1. To re-record your message, To listen to your message, press 1. To record your message, press 2. To cancel and not leave a message, press 3. To leave your message, hang up now.
I should have just hung up. All right. Update this real quick. We left a voicemail for Rosa and she didn't answer us. She must not want to talk to us, which I think. We gonna call her back? We gonna call her back. It's telling me to find this guy. I don't understand. Why am I looking to find someone? That's weird. All right, let me take that with me. Let's go get some coffee. Oops. Boom. Damn. Here we go. This is the worst part right here. I hate bitter coffee, man. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? I hate bitter coffee, man. I'm a stickler about grabbing things from the top. I don't know who else touched it or whatever. So I tend to go to the bottom. If I'm buying something in the store and the box is messed up, I'd rather buy the one that the box isn't messed up. It's a stupid thing, and it's when I really think about it, right? Because this is what I'm saying. If I get the messed up thing in the box versus the box that's not messed up, what's sold in the box is all still messed up. Yeah. All right. Yeah, baby. Now we got more seeds, got more cups. Now I can work. Work. See, I'd rather work for myself because even though as an entrepreneur and boss, you go through things. I mean, you can go through time, hardships, you ain't make money, things change in the game, and you gotta like repivot and relearn new things or whatever. And the job will offer you that month, that weekly check, that other week, but working for yourself, let me tell you why this is better. You get to set your own retirement and you get to set your own plan for how you want it, what you want. Nobody else is in charge of that. You're not dependent on no one else for that. You get to decide. You get what I'm saying? So right now, this journey that everybody's been following me on right now is my journey to $100,000 a month. So once I set up this 100K a month, I'm pretty much done. I just live to help other people. Of course, diversify and do different things, but you know, for the main part, I got some business ideas that I want to implement. Stir for right now, so we don't get no calls while I'm streaming. All right, let's go on to the next one though. I gotta find. It says I gotta find this this person here. The number that's listed may not work. Maybe is that what it is? Let's see. Lennox, close that door. Boom, boom, boom. Let's call him up.
You've reached Luke Blackover, the real estate champ of EXP Realty. I must have missed you. Leave a message and a number and I'll call you back. And if I don't, call me back in 30 minutes. Thanks.
Hey Luke, this is Daryl Shepard. I'm reaching out in regards to your listing on Yorkshire Place. Give me a shout back at 919-307-9809 at your earliest convenience. Talk with you shortly. All right, let's update that. I'm not gonna hit this dude up like urgent. I didn't send him an offer on this. I don't think this is my first message for this dude. So I'm gonna push him out to the first. I'll come back around to him. See if he still even got the listing. It could have, I don't know, it ain't gonna sell. It's been on the market like, what, how many days? 259 days. It ain't going nowhere. If it was, it would have sold by now. So this is Jocelyn. I sent an email to Jocelyn, so now I gotta find her so we can call her. So I got her name here and her, she's another EXP realtor. Nah, for Google. I do not like Bing. Sorry. And if you are here, please like and subscribe. That really helps me out. Really appreciate it. All right. Contact. So I just Googled their name and their company and contact. Looked like I was stuck on a daggone call again that I thought I hung up on. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, we got a number here. Let's call her up. I gotta stop doing that. That's the second one for today. I'm talking to y'all when I'm screwing the answer machine. Wait, you.
out. If you leave me a message or shoot me a text, I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. Thanks so much, and I look forward to speaking with you.
Her last name Deal. It's
At the
crazy.
tone, please
She's
record your
selling
message.
deals.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Jocelyn, this is Daryl Shepard with BTX Homes. We shot you an email a few days back, not sure if you received it. Just wanted to see if you could give us a call back at 919-307-9809. We look forward to speaking with you at your earliest convenience. Talk with you shortly.
If you are satisfied with your message, press to send your message with normal thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
Bye. All right, so I'm gonna send her a text message too while I'm at it. Hey Jocelyn, Daryl Shepard here with VTX Homes, reaching out in regards to your listing on Whitview Lane. We emailed you an offer for your client to consider. Just wanted to reach out and see that you received it. All right, so hi Jocelyn, BTX Home, reaching out in regards to your listing on with. Yeah, I'm glad I caught that. I spelled the street name wrong. Not wit. That's probably what I did. I don't know what I did. Either way, let's fix it. Whitview Lane, we emailed you an offer for your client to consider. Just wanted to reach out and see that you received it. Cool. Sent that. Let's do another one. Next call. Just keep dialing away. Now the beautiful thing about these dials is I already sent offers. So I'm just trying to get them back on the line, see that they got the offer. If they rejected it, they can accept it, anything. Sometimes, this joint look bad. I don't know. I think I sent the cash offer on this one. Let me see. I hope I didn't send it. Yeah. Offer was $95,000. Yep, we're following up on our cash offer, guys. This is definitely not seller finance. It looks beat up. So that's the difference, guys, when you want to look for seller finance versus cash deals, right? Your cash deals are going to be your beat down properties, need renovations and all of that stuff. That's your cash deals. Your seller finance deal is going to be those move-in ready type of properties, investor properties, moving properties sometimes, multi-families, stuff like that. My first seller finance deal I ever did was a 12-unit, 2 buildings, 6 units apiece. And the total amount, the lady wanted $75,000 a building. It was crazy because she wanted that $75,000 a piece. I put down at closing, the closing cost was $253. Hold on, I like to show y'all what I'm talking about, and not just talking like, who's this guy? And he's just telling us stuff, but it's not necessarily true, right? Let me see if I can get into my other Instagram from this phone. This phone is a little, not the best. Like, when it comes to charging, it sucks. It's one of my old devices, that's why. But I want to show you guys that I'm not just on here, just, trying to speak fluff to you. So, if you can see this is what you call a closing statement. And I don't know if you can see, the closing statement is on the bottom, and the certified check I had to take to the bank was there. And I don't know if you guys can see, it's too blurry, but this amount is only $258.79. And I was able to acquire 2 buildings for $259. Can you believe that? And after that first closing, I closed in July. That August, property management sent me a wire of over $4,500 from rents collected. Mind blowing. Out of that 4,500, I took a payment out that I determined my own payment like I was a bank, right? And I took that payment out, sent it to my seller, kept the rest. I kept doing that every month until the last 4 months, things was just real bad. I couldn't lock up the capital to fix it. So it was like, listen, sell it. So I had my property management listed and sold it as is for way more than what I agreed to buy it for. So it was cool. But seller finance deals are the way to go, in my opinion. Yes, you don't always make a big chunk of cash, but the thing is, you make consistent cash. Which one you want? That big chunk of cash, you can blow it. It can be gone, and then you're back to square one, right? But when you got that consistent cash, that keep coming. It's like a water faucet, and it don't turn off. Think about that. Let me get back to these calls. Please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. All right, so this one was Jocelyn Deal. We just left her a message and we sent her a text. So now we're moving on to the next one, which is Peter. Let me grab this address because it's not coming up that way. Okay. Peter, let's call you. Did I find a number for you? That's what I'm supposed to be looking for, a number for Peter. All right, cool. Peter. We got a number for Peter, y'all. We calling him. All right. Come on, get over here on his. Like, what the heck, man? 317.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Peter. This is Daryl Shepard with BTX Homes. I'm reaching out in regards to your listing on 12th Street. I just received your text as well, so I'm going to go ahead and reply to that. Speak to you shortly. My number again, 919-307-9809. Thank you. All right, so he's sending us a text message. Let's reply to his text. And I don't even think it's a real text. I think it'd be like automated. Can I call you later? Sure, is this Peter? We are interested in your listing on 12th Street. Bang, bang. All right, so I'll update him. The voicemail, and we sent him text message. I think it's automated. And I asked him, is this Peter on purpose, to see how he responds. I think that was an automated text. We'll see though. Let's keep it moving. The game don't stop. Whoa. Refresh it. All right. Man, we only been here 35 minutes and we're almost done with clearing out this podio. That's beautiful because then that means we could just start finding new leads to call today, right? Why is this still here? Thought I moved you already. telling you, Cody will be tweaking sometimes. We doing this own thing. All right, let's move on to the next one. The next joint we got, it's a nice, decent spot. Definitely won't cash flow. Let's call up Jeanette and let's see if she got our offer we sent her. I usually don't say that on my messages, but lately I just been keeping it a buck. Like, yo, I'm that same dude that sent you that email that you overlooked. Call me back so we could talk today. All right, cool. We got a number. Let's get it. That's the office line. She don't got a cell phone. I'm Janet Decker. Yeah. Let's call the cell phone number.
Hello?
Hey, this is Daryl. I was calling to speak to Janet.
And this is Janet.
Hey, Janet. We're reaching out in regards to your listing on Caroline Avenue.
Yes.
Hey, did I catch you at a good time?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, perfect. We just had a few questions. We definitely had some interest and just wanted to see the history of it. Was this a rental or owner occupied?
So this is owner occupied. There is a family that currently lives in the property.
Okay.
I will tell you that the property does need some work,
Okay.
and we did price it accordingly. It did 10 at one point, and then we had to put it back on the market, and it tended and fell through because it was basically first-time home buyers who just got a little sketchy in regards to the work that needed to be completed, like all the different little things that needed to be done.
Okay.
I just honestly don't think that they were prepped correctly, because when you go to the property, you can see that the property needs work. And a lot of the stuff that they were kind of freaking out about were clearly visible, like redoing the floors,
Yeah.
you know, stuff like. And I think it was too much work for them, so they backed out due to, you know, because of that or whatever.
Okay.
And they did have the appraisal. The appraisal came in much higher. So my client, when she put it back on the market, we originally listed at $150,000 with me. And when the offer was accepted, it was higher than that. It was actually $155,000, and the appraisal came in much higher than that. So when she relisted, relisted at the $155,000, so the price went up on that. Sorry, I'm at home. I have dogs that start
That's
going
totally
off for no
fine.
reason.
That's fine.
Yeah, and so
I love animals, by
that,
the way, so that's cool with me.
Yeah, that was the pit. It decided, I don't even know what it barked at. So there you go. There's that. When one
You
starts,
got
they
it.
all start.
What? I'm sorry. What kind of pit is that?
It's Staffordshire, Bull
Okay.
Terrier.
I had a red
Not exactly
nose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her name was Sasha. We had her for 12 years. God rest her soul. We have her ashes now, though.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the Bull Terrier is my daughter's dog. She's 22, but that's her dog. And then of course I have a little mini pin and a Maltese, and yeah, everybody's so like weird about them, and it's like, are you kidding me? He's literally the biggest one, but these little dogs run him. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
I'm just like,
We
just because of how
got
they're raised.
we got Sasha when my daughter Patience was a baby still, and she pretty much grew up with her, and the best dog. I mean, the dog in Little Rascals was a pit bull. So I mean, it's sad they got a bad rap.
It is. Well, it's because, yeah, exactly. But, if you love on them and, it's the way they're raised, honestly, a lot, I feel like, and make sure they have the proper training and stuff. But
Yeah.
It is what it is. So,
Yeah.
my daughter's going to actually rent before she buys. And this is something I want her to do, just because of life experiences and things like that. But anyway,
Yeah.
so she has a hard time finding a place, that will even take him, So,
Well, I got a workaround for you.
Huh?
I have a workaround for you.
Yeah, Yeah, emotional support. She got that.
Okay, all right, there you go. You already know.
Well, and normally I wouldn't tell her. Normally we wouldn't do something like that unless it was like legit, because I don't want her taking advantage of things.
I understand. I understand.
But my daughter did go through some things, and it is definitely 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, while she was sent away, going through what she was going through, I took care of him a little bit for her.
Yeah.
And basically she had a boyfriend that was just not good for her. So anyway, I took care of him while she was away recovering. And so if it wasn't, this dog is definitely a support animal for her. Like, I had to send pictures of him to keep her strong and stuff like that.
Of course.
Anyway.
Of course. Yeah.
So she's looking for a place. So anyway, Caroline, they backed out. It was just too much work for them. And so my client wanted to list higher, and I was like, because when you put something on the market and then now you're relisting it higher, it's one of those things. But we did drop it back down, so it's at 150 now. We did just receive an offer. Actually, on it, again, we've had a couple of people interested and a couple of like verbal offers, and then we've had a couple of offers that were like super low, and she's just not going to do it. Like, she's just not. If she doesn't have to pay the other agent side, then she can work with price a little bit. But we just received an offer. It's low, but the agent seems confident, like, just counter us, back or whatever. My client will waive appraisal not appraisal, but inspection. And I'm actually going to put a waive appraisal on there if that's not on there, because it's a cash buyer. So I don't know if this is going to work out or not, but that's kind of where we're at. It needs work, but like I said, people are living in the home currently, living in the home. So. Just
for us, if we pick this up, we were going to use it as a rental. So just for that area, are you aware of the current rents that we can possibly pull?
I don't really work with investors as far as finding all like what to rent at, but I would say you're above the 1,400 range. Cool. I know that for sure, just because of the simple fact of my daughter's looking for rentals, and I see so much what she's looking for, like, and what that rents out at. Yeah. Also, this one has 3 full bathrooms. 2 of the bedrooms or whatever have full bathrooms in it, and then there's a full bathroom in the hallway. So there's 3 bedrooms in the main part of the house. But then if you look at the pictures, it looks like almost like a garage was turned into a bedroom. But
okay.
I don't really think that was ever a garage. I don't think that's what it actually ever was. I think that's just the end of the driveway. Because when my client bought it, it was already like that. And when I look up the history and all the photos in the history, it was already like that. So I don't think that was ever a garage. It just appears like it might be because it was at the end of the driveway. When you go in, it doesn't feel like you were ever in a garage or anything like that. That area, you'll notice in the photos, is a big room, and it has a ramp that goes up to the kitchen.
Yes.
So that's a big room, and that one has a full bathroom in it.
Well, let me ask you this. Downtown, is it still listed as a 3 or is it listed as a 4?
I don't remember. I have to look it back up to see if I listed it as a 3 or probably a 4.
Okay.
That's probably what I listed it at, because it does have a closet, and it has 2 doors actually to access it, in the back and then also the front.
Cool.
And it has another door that closes it off from the rest of the house. So I probably listed it as a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. So it might say 2.5 bath. I think I went in there and changed that to 3 now, finally.
Okay, cool.
It was acting finicky. I was trying to put 3 in, and it kept saying like 2.5, and then it was too much. So that's kind of where we're at. There is a garage in the back. It's a detached garage. The garage does have a little hole on it in the back that has to be repaired.
Okay.
That detached garage, you can get to it from the back. You cannot get to it from the front. And the reason being, if you look at the front of the house, you're going to see like the fence. So she built the fence. She got the fence built and the deck in the front. She did all of that. That wasn't there when she bought it a couple of years ago.
Yep.
So the fence, while it opens up, if you look at the side of the driveway, there's literally nowhere to drive a car up to that. Okay. So that's why I'm saying the detached garage is going to be in the back.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I know there's so much information, but hey, at least I have it because I talk to a lot of listing agents that don't know anything about their properties.
Yeah. Nah, the more information, the better. You're on the money with it. That's amazing. Now,
Yeah,
one other
probably
question I was
for that.
I'm sorry. One other thing I was just thinking about was the roof is original.
So the roof, it needs to be replaced. It needs to be replaced. It's not original because it's an older house.
Yeah.
But it does need to be replaced. It doesn't need to be replaced like now, though.
Okay.
And it's not like in dire need of being replaced at the moment. It's something that can be done down the line. Like it's not like this needs to go. There's leaking. There's missing shingles. It's nothing to the point to where it has to be done now.
All right. Well, I believe my assistants, because they look at properties that may fit, and they may have even sent you a blind offer on this thing. So I want to run my own numbers and crunch my own numbers and submit an offer on this thing. When doing the appraisal, are you allowed to share what it came back as, or at least what the ARV would be?
Yeah, it came. Well, I know it came up in the 180s, but it was like in the lower 180s.
Okay.
So So because of the roof and some other work, we feel like it's priced appropriately for that. I think it was like 182 or 183. She originally had this listed with a different agent. They had it listed at like 200,000. And then they had it listed at like in the 184 or 189 or something like that. They had it listed way too high. But when I stepped in, I was like, look, we're not doing that because you have all this stuff that has to be repaired,
Yeah.
So she's on the lower end. But
Well, what I will do on my end is when I get with my team, we're gonna run the numbers so that way when we send you over the offer, we'll have a detailed script on the costs we have to endure, whatever the case is. So hopefully we can have a full, transparent negotiation with your seller.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be great. I know she's come in contact with investors before, and they'll offer her something, and this was during the first time, not when she was listed with me.
Yeah.
But I can tell you my experience. I've been doing this for total 21 years. So
Hey.
a long time. So 14, 15 or something like that.
Welcome to the team.
What was that?
I said, welcome to the team.
Oh, yeah, right. And then I worked for a builder for about 6 years prior to actually getting my license. But my experience is that they come in, even if sometimes above or whatever, and then they turn around and they shoot low after an inspection.
Yeah.
Really low. I've dealt with that a lot. So.
Yep.
That's one of the things I just know the deal will fall through for because she's not willing to come much lower unless there's no buyer agent fee. And obviously that fee is only so much. So I would say closer to you could probably come in the 140s and that's probably about it. If there's no fee, but if it's below that, I just don't want her to waste her time again with a deal going through. She's ready to go.
Here's the situation. If a cash offer doesn't work for her on this, what is she prepared to do? If she can't get people in,
She doesn't have to sell. She said, I'll just stay then. She said, if I don't get what I want, I'm just not selling the house. She doesn't have a mortgage on it.
Yeah.
So she's just I'm not going to sell. I need what I need, and at the end of the day, because when I do her net sheet, there's quite a bit of money that I have to put in there that she has to pay. So this brings it a lot lower than what some people think, well, she's still going to walk away with this. No, she's actually not. She has a huge chunk that's going to come out that she owes. So she doesn't get to walk out with too much,
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. You know what? Now I think about it, let me send you the inspection report. How about that? There was an inspection report from the first buyer.
Oh, that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, let me send it to you. So text me your, when we hang up, text me your email.
Okay.
And I'll send that to you. Just give me a little bit. I have to call her in regards to this other offer too, because I know she's going to want to counter it.
Yeah.
And I have to respond to them by 12, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And just quick question before I let you go. She wouldn't be able to do anything creative this way she can make more off the sale if, there was a nice down payment and your commission was taken care of?
So financing, I will mention that to her, but I seriously doubt it because she's the kind of person that she wants her money now because when she leaves, she's going to be buying another place, and she can't have payments coming in. She wants to buy her next place with cash, right? So let's say somebody's like, oh, I'll give you $75,000 in cash.
Yeah.
I mean, like, then what can you really buy for $75,000? Like,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean? She's got
Yeah.
to try to buy something decent now. If somebody wants to give her, $110,000 in cash and then make payments, I don't know. That might be an option. But then I don't know. That's kind of risky too. Of like how. I don't really know. I've never really been, I don't care how long I've been doing this. I learn something every day, I feel like, in this business or every transaction.
Yeah.
And I've never actually set somebody up for seller financing. Like, I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't really know.
Well, it's the same thing as if when doing it traditionally with the bank. It's basically, because I've done several seller finance deals in the past on multifamily. And, you come up with the terms. We use the state, regular state contracts, and we write out the terms and the attorney closes it. Basically, it's the seller just carrying the note. We use a trust instrument to protect them. In case 2 payments are missed, the property reverts back to them, so they're protected. But yeah, it's not real complicated. It may seem foreign if you haven't done it, but I don't know if you remember, because it's been a while, when you went to school for real estate, because I was going to become an agent, so I went to school here in North Carolina to become an agent, and just decided to go on the route of an investor. But I remember in school, they taught us the HUD statements, real estate law, the type of marketing we can do, cannot do, the redlining, all of that good stuff. But they also talked about how to purchase using lease options, lease purchase, you know what I mean? All of the different.
Yeah.
But you don't learn too much about that in real estate school. They like go over it a little bit in the chapter and then they move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm new to that. So if that's something that ends up working out,
yeah,
then
I could be an extra source of income for you when it comes to that right now. Because there are some deals right now that's hard to sell because of the interest rates. But whenever we do those type of deals, we like to put down a substantial down payment. So that way, the seller can walk away with something and you walk away with your commission paid in full. And we come in higher than the asking price to add interest and incentive on top of them doing this. At least they want to make some money for doing this. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's what I thought. Like, yeah, you would come in higher because of that. So,
Yep.
Well, it could be an option. As long as she's able to at least walk out with her 110. So if you're able to come above that list price, then I don't see how that wouldn't happen. If she would be able to get what she needs.
Yeah.
In order to walk away. So let me send that to you, the information in regards to the inspection. So you're just aware of everything up front of what, and we all know all inspectors are different. We know they'll call things out that, like, specialists will come out and be like, it's not that serious, like, it's not that big a deal, So that's kind of how the inspectors are.
Yeah.
But at least they'll have some sort of idea, and then it's something that you still want to pursue, then I would say, then, yeah, we'll send an offer over. I would do it quick, though. I do have to respond by noon. I know we're going to counter. Like, I know we're not going to take this one.
Gotcha.
But I don't know how fast they would respond, to it, that sort of thing. I probably can go past noon because I put in the agent remarks that I need at least 24 to 48 hours. And it's not for me. It's because my client, she's been having to sign things in person so I could get to her, but then she works. So that's kind of the situation. She did get a new phone, so she might be able to do it digitally. But either way, I did ask for that amount of time, and the agent did not give me that amount of time. She literally sent this over at like 9 last night, asking for a noon response. I did tell her that, look, we might need more time, and she was fine with that. So just let me know. You know what I mean? Like, I would do it sooner than later.
Okay.
But text me your email address, and I'll shoot that to you real quick. And you just let me know, okay, Janet, yeah, we're good. I'll figure something out. Or if you don't want to, just tell me no. That's fine, too.
I'll be in touch either way. I appreciate talking with you, Janet.
I appreciate it.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and text you now.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon.
All righty, later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bang. She was talking me to death. But it's cool. I like to let them talk because then that's how you get more information about the deal, and then you can listen and learn how to solve the problem. What problem solvers? So as you notice, I'm sitting there just listening. I'm letting them talk. The more they talk to you, the more they feel like they know you. That's something I learned a long time ago. The more a person talks to you, the more they feel like they know you. Just let people talk. Thank you so much for your help today, Janet. I look forward to connecting with you and getting some deals completed. And I was serious about adding you to our team for the area. All right, so that was a successful realtor call. What happens with this is we're gonna put this on our afternoon to-dos today. So if you stopped in, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help in advance. Let's move on to call the next realtor. Call the next realtor. It's 11 o'clock. She done ate up my clock. Staying on the phone with her. Follow up on offer email sent. This is Terry. What property is this? This is a duplex. They want $150 for it. Let's call him up. Let's find his number first. Wait a minute. Did I? Before we dip off, let me make sure. Yeah, I don't think I saved old girl's number. Ooh, I'm so glad I caught that. I would have been mad at myself. All right, let's put her number in here real quick. All right, that's updated. She's straight. All right, so now back to this one. Paris. What's the realtors working on this? Terry. Bang. Google Terry's contact. Did it. Yeah. 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 It takes two to make things go. All right. 765 35 1905. Thank you.
Quarters Redbridge Real Estate. This is Terry.
Hey Terry, this is Daryl Shepard. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. I'm reaching out in regards to your listing on Paris Avenue. Have I caught you at a good time?
Yeah.
All right, great. We were looking at this and just wanted to touch base with you and get some history on it.
Sure.
As far as like, how old's the roof, mechanics of it, what's needed? If
I
anything.
don't know the age of the roof.
Okay.
But I can send you the assessment notes.
Okay.
So I work for Simple Quarters, so we own the property. Red Bridge Real Estate is our brokerage.
Oh,
So we list all these properties that we own. So we have free and clear title. We typically sell this to other investors as well.
okay.
So we have the property once everything closes, and we have free and clear title. Obviously, we get the property assessed by a third-party company who just does a visual inspection. So it's not an actual inspection, but it's just something. They look at the roof. They don't tell the age unless they're able, unless they were told that by the previous owner. But they'll just tell us about the roof and the mechanicals based upon their visual assessments, and we can share that information with you.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have that. Then we have the property cleaned out, so that way, as an investor, you can look at the photos, and also you or your contractor can walk the property before submitting an offer. So yeah, I'd be more than happy to send you those notes. Are you local?
I'm not.
Oh, do you have a team in Indy?
Yes, we do. So I'm kind of on the phones, and we have people on the ground already. So we'll have someone available to walk it and stuff like that.
Yep. Just got to walk it first before we accept offers. But yeah, if you want, you can text me your information. I can send you the assessment notes so you can take a look over it. And then is your team an agent or are they contractors?
Contractors.
Okay, so what you'll do is before I let your contractors walk it,
Yeah.
I just have to have proof of funding.
Cool.
So if it's something that you're interested in, just send me the proof of funding. I'll contact your lender just to verify everything, and then I contact you back, and then your contractor can contact me, and we'll set up a date and time for them to walk it, and they'll get back with you on what they think, and if you think the numbers will work for you, then I can send you a purchase agreement.
That works.
Cool. So just text me your information. I'll send you over the notes, and if you have any other questions, this is my direct line. You can just call me.
All right, man. I really appreciate you, man. You're on the money with
You're
this,
welcome.
Terry.
What's that, buddy?
I said you're on the money. You got everything going. I like it.
We try to, I'll send, like I said, you send me your contact information, I'll send you mine, and you can look at our website as well and see all the other properties that we have that you may be interested in.
All right, cool, man. I'll go ahead and text you now. I look forward to
what was
talking
your
with you,
name
Terry. Say it again?
What was your name again?
Daryl Shepard. I'm with BTX Homes,
Daryl.
LLC.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, just send me your info, and I'll send over mine, and look forward to talking to you again, buddy.
All right, likewise, man. You have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I don't want to work with him. It's not that I can't, but I don't know. I like to work with easier people. He seems like he's a stickler, trying to make things difficult. I'm going to update him. Yeah, this is it. All right, let's update. All right, so in this one, we're gonna go on Discord, guys. Give me a minute. Cause me personally, I wouldn't mess with it. But I wanna see another investor's perspective on this agent that I just spoke to. And it's not just a normal agent, it's an investor. Like he said, they own the property. All right, let's jump in the hangout.
I just have them give me the contact of whoever's directing selling, knowing damn well it was me. I was like, because I'm not aware I have any partners, and they were like, "What?" I was like, "This is my contract."
Whoa.
And
Yeah, I have the same deal get sent to me from like 3 different people that like don't know each other.
I'd be like, oh, so you know John? They're like, no, who's John? Well, he sent me this deal last week. I don't know. You tell me. Y'all the one pushing it around. But that's why anybody that sends me anything from this point on, you gotta send me the purchase and sell agreement. Yep. Like I'm not JVing with anybody unless you show me that you have it under contract. Right.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Like I'm not helping you. You find a buyer, and two things happen. You can't get a hold of the actual guy with the contract to get it done, and you look like an idiot because you have this buyer ready to pull the trigger, or it takes you 3 days to get an answer to a question, and then the buyer gets fucking frustrated anyway. Yeah. So it's very. I don't know how this started. I got outbid by somebody in here for that $22 million property. I had to call them and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you trying to outbid a property that's under contract? She said it's under contract. And then you say, oh, I'm going to give you $1 million more. And then you're going to go to me to see if I can sell it. Like, it just...
For real?
Yeah. Johnny, they undercut you?
Not only did they undercut me, I don't think they knew it was me, but not only did they undercut me, then they came to me asking me for my proof of funds for the same fucking property that they just outbid me for.
Crazy.
And when I flipped the fuck out, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And I just told them, I said, stay the fuck out of New York markets. Stay out. You don't know what you're doing. Don't go in there. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. I don't go to your markets. Leave me the fuck alone.
Hey, Johnny, I got a quick question for you. What do you do with agents who are also investors listing their own properties and they're requesting a proof of funds and want to call your lender and all this crap before you even submit an offer?
I send them a proof of funds.
Okay, so even if they're going to call and verify it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you don't have a verifiable proof of funds, and then you obviously have to like JV with somebody who does. But I don't have that problem. I have lenders that can verify me at any point in time. I have full on proof of funds from, private equity firms that they can literally call the firm and verify it.
All right. So I'm gonna have to JV on this one.
Yeah, but they can, they can verify my proof of funds.
So in this situation, should I just send you a private message with the information?
Yeah. Just as long as you're direct to the guy, and then you're gonna have you're the one that's in contact with them, and obviously I want to look at the deal and underwrite it quick before I put my name on it. But
definitely,
I can get it done.
All right, I'll send you the information. And it's directly with me, Johnny. Nobody else. It's me to the agent.
Perfect. But yeah, from what I'm seeing, Laura, these houses are probably worth like $215 to $240 each.
All right. So now you see the
maybe $250 each.
The reason you want to be a part of community.
Really, he's asking $314 for each property.
I don't got a proof of funds. It's over $1 million right now. What we know people do?
Very overvalued.
There you go.
She just took off. She was like,
so I don't want to hear what you need to do this business.
I got a quick question about a deal I'm working on. We're trying to get, if it makes sense, down in Savannah, Georgia. I don't know if anybody can help me on it.
Possibly. I mean, Eric's here. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, but Eric's here. He might be able to help. If not, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's all right.
He said he doesn't want to deal with Eric.
Yeah, I don't mind what I do, but as long as someone can make sure this isn't a disaster. The property, I'm trying to get set up. I say trying to get set up. I'm trying to re-familiarize myself with Savannah since that's where I used to live. But the property it's 175,000 and it needs 25 in renovation, but it has 3 liens and 2 of them are unforgivable. But it's in a pretty all right neighborhood with rentals being 1,800 to 2,300 depending on what the renovations are and where it's at. But I just don't know if it's worth my time to even put something together. The agent is open, along with the homeowner, to some version of creative finance as long as it's not some stupid offer. And it makes sense for everybody. So I kind of don't know what to do, where to go with it, if it's worth me still pursuing or trying to figure out or what. So I figured I'd jump in and at least get some insight on it.
You said it has 3 liens?
Yeah, one's from the city of Savannah. I think it was like City Help, I think is what the lady said it was, and the other one was something near. I think she mentioned COVID when she said that one of the other liens was during COVID, and then the other one I think was just a personal lien from something else.
Yeah, I definitely think that one for Johnny. My downwards biking. Nice. Bike in the back. Yeah, I'd give it to Johnny for sure to have him look at. Unless Eric's going to hop on and talk.
See what happens with them. I don't know, do you know anything about like the Section 8 stuff as well?
Like in terms of what? I got 2.
I'm just trying to understand it because I put in to see what the viability was for Macon and Savannah on Section 8.
765-335-1905.
I don't know how to kind of proceed on this. So I don't want to look at some of these different. Right.
And make sure the HOA, like, does it have an HOA in that area?
Yeah.
Just see about, like, what their view is on Section 8 and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, as long as it passes the inspection, then you just put it up as a Section 8 rental, and the voucher pays you.
I got you. Yeah, because there's a few properties. My dad lives in Macon, so I'm quite familiar with that area. So it's like, fuck it, I lived in Savannah for 8 years. My dad's lived in Macon for the last 15. Why not at least bounce back and forth between the two? Since I know both regions quite well.
All right, guys. Moving on.
So I'm familiar with Section 8. The only thing I know about Section 8 is it's guaranteed money.
Yes, sir.
So I know some people look down on it and people have their opinions on it, but money's money, and if the government's going to pay it, then I'll take a government payment every time.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I'm not like a slumlord or anything. Like, that shit's nice, you know, as long as you make it decent and solid.
I'll be right back, guys. Bear with me.
That's it.
Yeah, it is guaranteed money, though. That I will say.
Up until it's not.
Up until it's not, you right. Up until they cut that shit. They find out everybody's been freeloading off the Section 8 and they're still making bank.
I mean, they're starting to cut that shit now.
I know. You see that video that mom was making like $8,000 a month on social media, but bought a Beamer. She lives on Section 8. They said, "Yeah, nah, girl, nah."
There's a couple of them that just lost their whole shit.
They were flexing too hard, man.
That's the thing. You gotta have some fucking audacity if you're gonna literally sit there and flex that you're fucking robbing the government. Like, look, I'm committing this felony real quick live on social media.
You're right.
That's a family member of mine. That's a family member of mine.
Oh, that's yeah, for sure. You're not alone.
Yeah, I know a few.
Yeah. She used to kill me. They'd rock up to the house in a BMW or a nice brand new like a Impala LTZ, and you're just like, okay, cool. How'd you afford that one? Oh yeah, I've got so and so. You go to the house, and you're like, yeah, no, that don't check out. I'm
You
just saying.
afford
People
it
that know
because
that
you
know.
don't gotta pay rent or fucking.
I grew up around people
pay
that
for
didn't see my
groceries,
sign.
That's why.
What
You
they
were
did,
saying
they
that
didn't like it.
1,500 and food
You try
stamps
to
go a
dim it.
long way.
They call you too cocky.
Oh no. And then you start, they started selling their food stamps, and then they started doing.
For cash.
Believe in yourself.
I buy food stamps. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That half
Well,
off,
people-
baby. Come on, here you go. I'll
Certain
take
people
it.
that come around,
That's the
That big
easiest
walk
flip
around?
I've ever done.
they see certain things.
So
They
to
see
me,
you,
boss-
like, yo, he gonna do it. Look at him. He do
That's
this. He
it.
got
I mean, look.
different
I
energy.
be preaching
Different
with
support.
being though.
And it's like,
Hey, you shouldn't be doing this, right?
What do
Be
you-
like,
what
you
do
know,
you
you
like
could use these
to
too.
end up
They're
around
like, no,
people
I need the
doing because
cash
it's not
more than I
support?
need the food. I'm like, oh, okay,
What do we
okay.
do for that?
Hey, here's 30%.
Oh, they taking it.
Report you.
Like,
Hey.
out of all of the years I did music,
Nah, please, that's fucking.
Nah, but I be laughing because I'm like, they gave
I
you how
probably,
much? And they're like, yeah, I'll trade you this much
only
for
had two
cash.
family
I'm like,
members
man,
buy
Ronnie, come
tank
on.
tops.
Let me get a little
See?
more.
I got my own
You
clothes.
feel me? Bring me that card. I got something for you.
They bought tank tops, not sweaters, not hoodies.
I'm gonna go ball out at Kroger.
They bought the cheapest joints you got. That's what people do that don't.
Good old Kroger.
And it's not to sound ungrateful.
But Johnny, I think he wanted you to look at some property with 3
He said it
lanes.
Right?
Falcon.
But I'm just pointing out
Um,
how people you know do.
Two of them
versus people who don't know you.
the agent
I
said
don't
that they
know
were,
why
shit.
Right
They
now, I
can't
got
come
a
off. They're not unforgivable. They're
big
unforgivable
load
liens.
of people who don't deal with me no more. Based
Two
off
of
of
them. One's
what
by the city of Savannah, and the other one, I
somebody
think you
else
said was
said,
like a COVID lien or something.
not because of what they
Something
know
during COVID.
or anything, but you don't live your life to prove yourself to other people. You have people believe what they want.
She was forthcoming with a whole
You
slew of
continue to live
information
you.
on the property as
do you
well.
want to live your life?
As far as like what the
Alright,
tenant
so
was
he's
paying
underwriting
for
that deal
rent,
for
what the
us right
rent
now.
one
So
street
he'll
over
go ahead, we'll
was,
move on.
how much the repairs would be. I mean, she gave me all of the information I could potentially need. But I don't know if it's worth pursuing because of the liens, if it's worth any of it.
I mean, I would have to see
The listing. Can you send it to you on a direct message?
Hey, this is Josh Newman with the Ever Indie Realty Group with App Properties. Feel free to leave me a voicemail. I'll call you back as soon as I can. For a quicker response, shoot me a text. Thanks so much and have a great day.
Okay.
My Mercedes
I
right
just
now,
left from a message and
Johnny,
sent him a
instead
text
I'm taking it
24
to
hours
an imports place.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, and they still do the same warranty. Because like, I have like the warranty through the, when you buy your car and shit. They still deal with it too, but they specifically work on only foreign and like upscale cars. So I was like, they're gonna charge me $200 less than the diagnostic with you guys than Ben's? Come on, run it. And Ben's even told me, the lady, he was like, you can take it there, and it's still covered by us. And I was like, well, why the fuck are you guys charging so much then? Because they can.
Alright, so this is
But yeah, my girl's check
The next
engine light is
one.
on, and I'm already
I gotta look up this agent.
Already
Kim.
worried.
She is not listed. So let's look up Kim's number real quick.
The on that listing too, I don't know if you had heard earlier, the agent and the homeowner would be open to seller finance if it all made sense. Like it wasn't some really stupid offer to them. They would at least entertain it if it made sense.
You ask them what makes sense.
Well, I did. Yeah, I did ask that question. I was like, what are your offers we're getting? They're like, oh, we're getting like some of, and the way she was like, we're getting creative offers. So I was like, oh, you're getting some fun ones. She's like, oh yeah, we're getting like, you know, it's still at asking price, but then like they want to do this with this type of payments, and like none of the offers exceeded the actual property.
Monthly.
But they were like, you know, no interest on this, but we'll pay you that. But we don't want to go above this price point. We want to keep it at this. We want to, you know.
Morning.
Good day. This is Daryl with BTX Homes. I was calling to speak to Kim.
This is Kim.
Hey, Kim, we're reaching out in regards to your listing on 12th Street. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, actually.
You okay?
I'll continue with me. Okay, what about it? Did you send me something on it?
I think my assistant probably sent an email on this, but we just wanted to touch base with you and kind of get like concrete information, I guess.
He's going 125 at the, I mean, if I get around 120, 125, I might be able to make it work.
Okay. All right. Just full transparency, Kim, we're looking for a property that's going cash flow. Do you know the rent that it will pull in this area?
I'm thinking probably 9 to 11.
Okay. And is there any, anything major needed or anything like that?
Nope, just cosmetics.
Just cosmetics? Okay, cool. And this was his rental or did they live there?
The mother passed away.
Okay, mother's home. Cool, okay. And then how long has it been vacant at this time?
I'm gonna say 6 months to a year.
And just to verify, I have krbb1502@gmail. That's the best email for you?
That's correct.
Perfect. All right. All right, Kim, I'm gonna get with my team on this now that I had the opportunity to speak to you, and go ahead and get an offer submitted to you by today.
Fantastic.
I really appreciate your time, and look forward to working with you.
Okay, thanks.
Alrighty, bye.
Bye.
Holy shit. Actually, at 3 o'clock, I'm getting on the phone with those guys again because we have to go over some shit.
Okay. Are you making sure that you can put multiple buy boxes for an individual buyer?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, okay.
It's on a drop down menu. When he signs up, so like he gets my link, he'll sign up and he puts whatever he wants to put in it. So like, look, I'll show you.
All right.
I should have hit him with the Hey, quick question. So I was born and raised in Fort Worth. I got started in 2020. I read this book. I'm dealing with this seller. The seller's from Wisconsin. They offered me go into story mode.
This is what we're doing right now. I think this is the right screen, right? Yeah. So here is our buyer, right? So like this is the one, but right now I'm just waiting because they're adding a tab to where I can take it from my Excel sheet that I have all the buyers on and load it in and it'll go. But what happens is like if I want to add a guy, I hit where the fuck is it? Build my team. I can add a buyer. And then I can go here. So what happens is I can hit add a buyer form and then like watch, I can send it to you. I just messaged it to you. And when you click that, you'll be able to do everything on here. So when you go on, you put your name, your phone, your company name, your phone number, your email, your buying state, and it's just a drop down. So Indiana, Kentucky, Kansas, and then all the counties, towns. All right, all drop down.
Yeah.
Type of dwelling, what you want to, what you buy, your range of beds and baths, your range, everything. So maximum purchase price, all of that. Preferred contact, how you want to do, if you want to text, you want to email, you want to call. Is it occupied?
My bad. I be cracking.
Do you want occupied, with tenants, vacants, owners, whatever.
I don't know if you want to note this down, but on the counties, it's like popping up like
All right.
duplicates.
This is an off-market follow-up,
Like
guys.
Dallas shows me like six different Dallas choices. So you do Texas and then you do county. Yeah, you see the duplicates in there? There's like multiple.
Good call. Now I have to yell at him. But you can still pick whatever you want, right?
Yeah. I just don't know if that'll like cause.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 25667945117
Mailbox is full.
is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Issues
I
down the
love
road,
it.
like
Okay. So yeah, so you can do all of that. Once that gets done, you're added to the list onto this, and we're taking a list from this and adding it to a section on my Go High level, which will create a.
Hello, you've reached the Whites. Please leave a message after the tone. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. White, this is Daryl Shepard that's following up with you. Last time we had a conversation was in regards to Northwest Neptune Drive. Just wanted to touch base to see if anything changed since we last spoken. Our number to be reached again is 919-307-9809. Again, this is Daryl Shepard, and I hope all is well. Happy New Year to you. Talk with you shortly.
Look at that. It just popped up. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Once this is all done, it's gonna be dope. No, not the link in my bio yet. I'm gonna make a new one once this is up and running. And it's only gonna be if like stuff that Buy Box won't do or can't do. Because I'm not trying to compete with them. I'm just trying to. This system is basically the only way that you'll have to go this route is if you're JVing with me personally, because this isn't something that's gonna be out there for the public or anything like that. This is something that me and Eric have been talking about for 4 months now. And it's just pretty much to streamline our own stuff. We're not like, you know what I mean? It's not going to be available for sale. It's not going to be out there. It's literally like acquisitions for us and then goes to our buyers. You know what I mean? But if somebody JVs with us, like, hey, Buy Box doesn't take deals in PA, right? So they won't accept deals in PA. I will. So if you have a deal in PA that you want to do, then reach out to me. We'll JV and I'll send it out to my buyers because I have the way around it. Same thing with Chicago. Chicago is tough after you do one. You have somebody in there that you need your second one done. You can submit it to us and we can go through and do it. Little things like that. There's no it's literally for our personal wholesaling stuff. It's not going to be.
I want to see how many leads
Readily available.
I'm looking at right now.
People, and if we overview it and Buy Box takes care of that area, we're not going to take it because we're not trying to take anything from them. You know what I mean? And that's the last thing we're going to do is take it from them. It's pretty much, like I said, it's pretty much just, I'm building this in a way that just helps my personal business. It's not like an application or a program or anything like that. You'll still have to submit your deal if you want to work with us, if you need proof of funds and stuff like that. You can submit your deal for the overview and we can go over it, look at it and all that stuff. And then if we decide we're going to take it on or it's something that they don't do, like I said, the states that they don't do or something similar to that effect, Eric and I will talk and we'll put it through our system. But other than that, you know what I mean? It's just for us to help us do things. That, and if I wanted to open it up to everybody, it would cost me way too much. Way too much. Eric, I do want to talk to you offline about something though.
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah.
You got my number.
Yeah, I'll give you a call later. I have to teach myself how to use TikTok.
Who's calling me right now?
Nick.
Oh,
Jesus.
Hello?
Hello, Bridget.
Hi, who's calling?
Hey, this is Lamar Turner, the property on 3240 Richardson, Detroit. You doing all right today?
Hey, Lamar, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Sorry it's been such delay.
That's okay.
Response. I've been waiting for my sellers to kind of deliberate on all the offers that they're looking to. And one of them is out of state, so it's been kind of jumping through hoops, getting the responses on everything.
I get that. It's no problem.
Sure. So we wanted to move forward with your offer. Their biggest thing is trying to understand the details of the offer. They want to make sure that they understand if it's all cash or if you're purchasing with DSCR loan or any other parameters around the offer. Can you give me some insight into those details?
Okay, yeah, I'm not in front of my computer right now. I have to run out. Can I call you back in like 10 or 15 minutes, just while I have everything filled out?
No problem at all.
Awesome. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, sorry about that.
Let's go. Got it in the bag.
Another one in the bag.
Not even phased.
This is every day.
God is good.
Okay. If I am seller financing,
Consistency is key.
consistency is key. If I am seller financing at the seller's preferred terms, I am paying them.
What, do they want interest?
Yeah, 7%. I am paying them $5,300. If I also include $2,000 for property taxes and insurance, the numbers leave me with losing to $2,000 a month. I am not sure what type of buyer you guys are specifically looking for, but considering have been on market for about a year, with all due respect, would work for any investor. I don't think it's a problem. Actually, I'm not even gonna add that. I'm just gonna leave it as that. Okay. So now I need to see about this offer. I need to see about that. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Crazy. That's not what I offered. Oh. They accepted my seller finance offer. Oh. Guys, that's great. That's awesome. Omar and I are gonna have a little party.
That's it.
Yeah, tonight we gotta throw a Discord party. Yes, Detroit. Detroit is my is one of my faves. It's you know what I will say. I really love Detroit, the market, but it is really hard right now to buy in cash in some areas of Detroit. It's really hard. Interesting. Okay, Justin, I think I might have a seller finance for you coming up. I can actually share it. I mean, if they already accepted my offer, I'm not too scared of anyone stealing this from me. So this is it. It's gonna need a few $1,000s. Look, right there with a stove. And then I think the other unit has one, but or the other units have one. But it's just gonna need I mean, look, it's got paint, they've got hi-hats, the cabinets are fine, the floors are great. I think that's LVP. Yeah, I mean, it's It looks great. It's a fourplex, quadruplex.
Oh, I was about to ask if that was a quadplex. Looks like a quadplex.
Yes, sir. And if you ask me, a quadplex for under 400,000, it could be a deal. You know, it could definitely be a deal. Just want to make sure I didn't.
Have you been working on that property for like a week already? Or more?
Bro, for like 2-3 weeks now at this point, because they just, you know what the delay was? Is they took quite a long time to get back to the realtor. So honestly, it was just a waiting game for me. I kind of submitted and I was like, oh, whatever. I like the guy. The realtor is very, very nice. So I liked talking to him. And yeah. Back when I was in Vermont 3 weeks ago. Back when I was in Vermont, I remember he sent me a voice memo and he's like, hey, you know, like send over your terms. So it's been kind of a month, honestly. But we've only spoken.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that the realtor that just called you?
Yes. Completely unrelated to the Sarasota property. My dad used to have that same Silverado when I was a kid. I was like 5-6 years old. Is that your truck?
Yep.
Nice, man. What is that, a 2004?
2006. I've had three of them.
I like the new ones. New ones are great.
I finally like the new ones, the GMCs. I don't like the headlights of the new Chevys. They look like upside down. But before the new ones, like I'd settle for it. But before the new ones that are out right now, I really didn't like a lot of the new body style ones.
Yeah, I like obviously I think the Raptor. Don't think I'd ever buy a truck for myself. I'm only like 5'2". I really like the new Sierra. It does look really nice. I can agree with you there. I like the new Silverado. I love Tacomas too. I think those are so cute.
Oh my God, the new Tacoma since 2007.
You just got 9 properties.
Like, the fact that it's changed them greatly.
Exactly. I was laughing it's like girls about pickup trucks.
Yeah, I had questions on the real estate. But you offer on that Detroit quad, like you offer $400,000 or at
Send me an
price?
appraisal.
I
Where's
believe
the financials? I want to see income and expenses.
Yeah, I offered him. I had to go to 565.
These realtors, bro.
Whoa, that's way over. That's crazy.
Oh, bro.
Carrie, what happened? I had that, I apologize for that. Unfortunately, my
Beat this
client has
competition, but it cash flows. It
decided
works, you know.
on the financing option. They would like family equity.
Is it like $50,000 down, 500 grand, and no balloon?
65 down. It's not the best.
We will follow up later on to see if things change.
Okay, I mean, I would say that's a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Yeah, right? Did we just say that at the same time? That's crazy.
Yeah, synchronicity. There's some sort of telepathy going on here.
I think we're just on the same page. I think we just know the facts. It's a 7 out of 10, but a 7 out of 10 is better than 4 out of 10 or 3 out of 10. Okay?
Okay.
Exactly. Now you're just talking about trucks.
No, but I think this could be good for someone in Detroit who wants to pick it up. And you're only paying $2,200 a month. You're making. Let's see what we're making. This is. Let's see. beds, 1 bath. Yeah, it is. Each unit has 4 bedrooms out.
Free and clear.
I'll tell you exactly what the return is right now.
$11.08.
Yeah, I want to hear the COC percentage as well.
Yeah, I'm getting that right now. What was the down payment? I'm gonna say it's gonna be 23. Yeah. 7 out of 10.
You want to tell you actually when you finish? You know, that's what I told you yesterday? Huh? So, you forgot already? You forgot already? Are you finished?
Back home. Maybe I can work. Maybe I can focus and work on some real estate after my exercise.
I love that you get out there every day and still exercise. That's great. I used to be a personal trainer, so I'm very passionate about health and fitness too.
Yeah, that's what's up. I'm trying to go to the gym. I'm paying for a gym membership, and I don't go every day. But I'm working on that also.
All right, so we have another contract. This is actually land that's going to be seller financed to a developer.
This will rent for less than my mortgage.
Who's gonna buy it? I don't know, but once I submit
So we're
that
gonna look
to
up a number.
Richard's dispo team, that has nothing to do with me. This is not even my deal. I'm just dispelling it for somebody. For maybe 50%.
Let's call it up.
Easy work. Easy work. Who is this calling me? Come on. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to hang up. I'm sorry. Hello?
Hello, Rick.
Hi, who's calling?
Press 1 to be connected with the listing agent. This call may be recorded. This is Katie.
Hey, this is Daryl. I was calling to speak to Katie in regards to a listing on Only Street.
This is she.
Hey, did I catch you at an okay time? We just calling with interest, wanted to touch base with you.
Absolutely.
All right, great. I mean, we are out-of-town investors, and we are looking for a property to add to our portfolio. And based off the pictures you have here, this looks like a very nice property. Was this a flip or someone lived here? What was the situation?
It was a rehab.
It was a rehab. Okay, cool. All right. Let me see here. All right, so the email you have listed here is the best email for us to submit an offer to?
It is.
Amazing. All right, I just wanted to run my numbers. Full transparency, we're just looking at the cash flows. So once I do that, also, are you aware of the current rent it will pull? Being so nice too, should be the top tier.
Am I aware of what?
Of the rent for this house in this area. Amazing. Okay, great. All right, let me get with my team and run some numbers here and get back to you shortly.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. She doesn't sound like she wants to do her job.
The contract I'll send it to you. The contract we have already is, I mean, we could probably rewrite it on our own forms. It's just, yeah.
She don't want to be a realtor, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Yeah, her
Alright, let me
energy.
see what I can do, okay?
Okay, do you want me to send stuff over to you so you can take a look at it?
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Do you want to just text me your email address and I'll forward it over?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Alright.
all right.
Thanks so
Speak to you
much.
soon, mate. Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh. So sorry, guys.
Small world. Real estate, bringing people together. New Jerseyans to Arizonians.
Literally, though.
Was that the land deal
She
that
smoked weed.
that realtor was representing?
Yes, in Arizona, yes.
She
Did you guys hear me in the conversation?
I can
I
tell.
heard like 70% of it. Yeah,
Dude,
but
how
it's
would you
British
put
accent.
it?
I love his accent. It was
Please
great.
stop.
That's nuts.
I,
So what's your understanding? I mean, you're trying to pull this land deal under Richard. I mean, as far as I understand, Richard doesn't really do land, but I mean, I don't see why not.
he would give it to someone else. It's not for him. I don't know. I mean, he knows a bunch of developers, so I don't know. I didn't steal. It was given to me, and I work with. But I don't know how that's gonna work with they want to use their PA instead of Richard's. I don't really know how that's gonna work. Say it again.
When you say PA, is that purchase agreement?
Yes, sir.
It's just super windy down here in Florida. It's about to storm. The sky.
Listed for 1 day. I wish the filters really work.
So really quickly, just out of curiosity, the numbers on that land deal, you're doing seller finance at ask price?
Mhm.
Okay. And I'm sure I'm not. What's the price? Like $100 grand or something?
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say?
Oh no, just curious about the
This is a
details on
cash
that land deal. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's about. I mean, how much?
Listed for 75 days.
Oh, it's 3.5 million.
What?
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts. What, land is that much out there in Arizona? I thought it was cheaper than that.
No, it's a lot of land, dude.
All right. Y'all turn them off. I don't want my live getting flagged for they cursing.
Hey Daryl, this is Megan Brown from Welcome Home Realty. I spoke with you a little over a month ago
and I actually have a property that I think you might be interested in. If you want Carrie to give me a call back, my number is 828-788-2494. Thanks. Hello.
Hey, Megan.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. This is Daryl Shepard. I got your message.
Yes, I have a property that is in Raleigh that one of the agents in my office it's not going to be on MLS. It's just an in-office exclusive listing.
Okay.
And it's listed at $300,000. It is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and a 1-car garage.
Okay.
And then it's got a bonus above the garage, first floor entry or laundry. The roof was replaced in the last couple of years, and it sits on 0.22 acres, and it's 15 minutes from downtown Raleigh.
Sounds like something I definitely want to check out.
Yeah, do you want me to send you all the information I have, like email it to you?
That'd be perfect. You have my email?
Okay. I absolutely did. Let me confirm.
Okay.
It's the info@btxhomesolutions.com.
Perfect.
All right, I will send that over shortly.
Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon, Megan.
You're welcome.
Alrighty.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
So that was perfect. Y'all got to see that what these calls is about. Y'all see what I'm doing every day? And they're like, what is he doing? He's calling having these conversations. No, you building relationships, you building rapport, and then you have people who's like, look, this ain't even listed yet, and we want to send this to you so you can make an offer on it. That's what you want. So that's in my own backyard, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm at, so we always looking for those. Even outside my Discord connects, I got plenty of bodies in this area to pick those up. But yeah. All right. Let's pull some more. Did I pull her already? Hold on, I got sidetracked with Megan.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 3 1
Then you wonder why it's been listed for 75 days.
9 5 4 7 1 9 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yes, Tanya, this is Daryl Shepard with BTX Homes reaching out in regards to your listing on Baltimore Avenue. Just wondering if you could give us a call back, 919-307-9809. We are out-of-town investors and can provide you proof of funds or anything like that you may need. Look forward to speaking to you at your earliest convenience. Talk with you shortly.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your thank you. Your message has been sent.
Tanya.
Why do you smell? You don't smell.
I'm back. So we got an offer. Came in off market from a realtor, and then we have 9 other properties, 9 units from another one. So basically right now, I'm just putting what I need to be done for today. so I don't forget. What's on my calendar of things to get completed. Yeah.
Press 1 to be connected with the listing agent. This call may be recorded.
17 days active. Five days. 131 days.
Hi, this is Natanya Chad Peterson.
Yes, this is Daryl with BTX Homes. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad. I was reaching out in regards to your listing on South Randolph Street. Did I catch you at an okay time?
I'm sorry?
I was reaching out in regards to your listing on South Randolph Street. Is this a good time for you?
It's not. And if you are, just as a heads up, I've gotten a lot of calls about seller financing and different things. If that's what you had in mind, my client is not interested.
Not necessarily.
Okay. But if you could, today I'm actually, I've got a full day of appointments. If you wouldn't mind giving me a call back tomorrow about the same time?
All right, that'll work. I'll set a reminder for myself. 12:15. I'll give you a call back tomorrow.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. You have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Man, shoot him a cash offer. I mean, a cash, yeah. My seller cannot, but yet you've been on the market for over 130 days. All right, just leaving a little note to myself so I know exactly how I'm handling this when I come back to it. And it's not that big of a deal for me. I could just be like, oh, that's what I gotta do to this one and do it and be done with it. Because I find myself sometimes I don't be always doing that. And then I'm sitting there trying to remember what it is I had to do on that. And just making it harder for myself when I do that. So now I leave a little note trail. When I come back to this lead, this is what needs to be done. Next time I'm looking at this lead, this is what needs to be done. And we got a number over here. She look a little nerdy, but then she doesn't sound like her picture. All right, create, baby. Okay, let's go find another one. I see we making calls before we reaching out, right? Hold on, let's see something. No seller finance on this one, right? That's what she said. And it's 100% equity. So, no seller finance. When you hear that, that don't mean you can't get no seller finance.
leaving your name and number in a short message. Gracias por su llamada. Por favor, déjeme su nombre y número de teléfono y le regresaré la llamada tan pronto posible. Gracias. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Hilda, this is Daryl Shepard calling with BTX Homes, LLC. We're reaching out in regards to your listing on Fletcher Avenue. Just wondering if you give us a call back at your earliest convenience. Our number to be reached is 919-307-9809. We are out-of-town investors, so look forward to connecting with you before submitting an offer, and we can provide you proof of funds or anything like that you may need. Look forward to speaking. Talk with you shortly.
To get access to this will be through our resident door.
Oh, okay.
So you will just use the key fob and you can come in.
Awesome.
If we're closed.
Perfect.
And then there's coffee, and we also have a printer as well. And then through here.
Here's the thing. How many 2-1s they got on the market right now in this area for 255,000 and nothing sold? Yo, you know what? At first, I thought I was bugging. But this area is flooded with just female realtors.
Hi, Renee.
Hey Renee, this is Daryl Shepard with BTX Homes. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
I was reaching out to you in regards to your listing on Wallace Avenue. Is this a good time for you?
Yeah, how can I help you?
We were interested. Just wanted to touch base with you and see if we can get a little background on it.
It's a short sale.
It's a short sale. All right, that says enough. All right. Thank you so much. Do you have anything else we could possibly look at that's not a short sale, Renee?
My other listing is at 1940 Drexel.
1940 Drexel.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll take a look. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right. Yo, these choices out there is weird. 1940 Drexel. Let's check that out. Okay. But it's no big deal. It's just taking control of myself again. So, okay. telling you, nothing but women realtors in this area. Watch. Let's see if come across a dude that's a real estate agent.
Hey, this is Jocelyn Deal with EXP Realty. I am not able to take your call right now, but if you leave me a message or shoot me a text, I will get back to you at my earliest convenience.
Oh.
Thanks so much.
I hit her up already about another property. That last name just clicked, Jocelyn Deal. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. We're gonna call this a wrap for today. As it stands, let me see how many offers we gotta make today. Nine, so 18 offers in total. I'm wrapping it right here. 18 offers today. I think I need to wrap it up right here. All right, let's do that, guys. Bang, 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 bang. Initially, I don't play them. All right, let's tally up where we at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 dials, 4 combos. And yeah, let's sign up. Woo! Excuse me. Thank you, Pop. But that's it for me, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a blessed and amazing day. Peace.